Watwaa family, welcome back to the channel, man. It's your boy, Mr. Watwaa, and today, man, we're about to get into this video. It's called Miraculous Things ZamZam Water Can Do For You. Now, this should be interesting. Now, remember, guys, if this is your first time on the channel, make sure you go ahead and subscribe and join the Watwaa family. And before we get started, put a like on this video. Remember, if you got a video you want me to react to, get down in the comment section, let me know, and we'll get to it, man. Let's go ahead and get into this reaction.
So, Abu Bakr asked him, how long have you been in Mecca? And Abu Dhar says, 30 days. Abu Bakr says, what have you been eating? Where have you been living? So Abu Dhar said, I have been hiding under the ghilaf of the Kaaba and drinking ZamZam for 30 days straight. And he showed his stomach, I have grown fat off of ZamZam. Just ZamZam, because he doesn't have any person he can go to. Just ZamZam, and I have grown samintu, have gained my weight from drinking ZamZam. And this is when the Prophet ﷺ said that famous hadith, إِنَّهَا طَعَامُ طُعْمٍ, that ZamZam counts as food for the one who needs food. There is miraculous power in ZamZam, that ZamZam will give you what you want. And the other hadith says, I just quoted it, ZamZam will give you what you want. So the one who drinks ZamZam for food, it will be food for him. The one who drinks ZamZam for a particular dua, it will be dua for him. The one who drinks ZamZam for answering any need, it will answer his need. So, مَاءُ زَمْزَمَ لِمَا شُرِبَ لَهُ, as the hadith says, ZamZam water is what it is intended for. Abu Dhar intended for it to be for food. He wanted it to be food, and therefore, he basically got...
Another time when dua is accepted is when drinking ZamZam water. Okay, the Prophet ﷺ, he said, ZamZam water is what it is drunk for. ZamZam water is what it is drunk for. So the reason why you drink ZamZam water is for that reason. Okay, Ikhwani, from amongst the Salaf, there was a man, and his name has left my mind. I don't know if it was Ibrahim al-Nakhai, Allah knows best. But he was from amongst the early generations of Muslims. He came to the well of ZamZam in Mecca, and he said, Oh Allah, I heard from such a person, who heard from such a person, who heard from this person, who heard from this person, who heard from Jabir radiallahu anhu, who's the companion, who heard from the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So he narrated in his dua, he narrated the entire chain of the narration, going all the way back to the Prophet alaihi salam. Oh Allah, I heard from this person, he heard from him, he heard from him, he heard from him. He heard from Jabir radiallahu anhu, who's the companion, who heard from the words, the mouth of the Prophet alaihi salam, ZamZam is whatever it's drunk for. So he said, Oh Allah, I am drinking this ZamZam now, so that I don't go thirsty on Yawm al-Qiyamah. You know, look at his dua, look at how far-sighted he was in his dua. That he is drinking this water now, and my intention when drinking it now is that يَوْمَ تُبَدَّلُ الْأَرْضُ غَيْرَ الْأَرْضِ وَالسَّمَاوَاتِ, that with the day when the heavens and the earth are changed for a different thing completely, and the skies as well, I don't want to be thirsty on that day. So make dua when drinking ZamZam. Okay?
Wow. Very, very interesting. Secrets of ZamZam water.
Japanese scientist Masaru Emoto discovers the secrets of ZamZam water.
Science, at a very later stage, reveals new secrets about ZamZam water, and the way it is influenced by the verses of the glorious Quran. It has been scientifically proven that water is affected by what is recited over it. Japanese scientist Masaru Emoto has had a unique experience. He said that he had read in a book that each snowflake falling from the sky is unique, that this scientific instinct is not true, because the geometric shape of the snowflake is determined by its chemical composition. The composition of water is 2 hydrogen atoms and 1 oxygen atom. So, he was determined to prove that this theory was false. He built a laboratory consisting of a deep freezer with a regulator, because no liquid subjected to sudden freezing can assume a geometric shape. The freezing must be slow, so the atoms have the chance to crystallize into the shape decreed by God. He constructed a deep freezer with a regulator, a cold room at the temperature of -7 degrees Celsius, and several microscopes equipped with cameras, so he could photograph the snowflake before it melted. The scientists working in this room wore warm clothing. He said, I took samples from 2 faucets in the laboratory, I froze them, and each sample gave me a different snowflake. The samples came from 2 different wells, 2 different rivers, from 2 different lakes. I almost went crazy and thought this was witchcraft. A Saudi student at the University of Tokyo happened to meet and give him ZamZam water to experiment on it, said ZamZam water is not affected by witchcraft or jinns, so using it can prove or disprove the whole theory. Emoto took a sample of ZamZam water, and said, I couldn't crystallize it, even by diluting the water by 1000. When he diluted the water by 1000 and froze it, he got a uniquely shaped crystal. 2 crystals were formed, one on top of the other, but they assumed a unique form. His Muslim colleague told him about 2 crystals, that ZamZam is composed of 2 words, Zam and Zam. Allah knows best. Emoto said, my Muslim colleague offered to recite Quranic verses over the water. He brought a tape recorder and played some Quranic verses, and we got the most perfectly shaped crystals. Then he played the 99 names of Allah, the Almighty. Each name produced a uniquely shaped crystal. Dr. Emoto published a 5-volume book called Messages from Water. He wrote, I have proven that water, that peculiar liquid, is capable of thinking, fathoming, feeling, getting excited, and expressing itself. The quality, purity of ZamZam water will not be found anywhere else in the water on this earth. He used nanotechnology and researched a lot on ZamZam water, and found out that if 1 drop of ZamZam water mixed in 1000 drops of regular water will get the same quality like ZamZam water. He also found that a mineral in 1 drop of ZamZam water has its own importance, that will not be found any other water on this earth. He also found in some tests that the quality or ingredients of ZamZam water cannot be changed. Why? Science does not know the reason. Even he recycled the ZamZam water, but no change, it was still pure. This scientist also found out that the Muslims say, Bismillah, before eating and drinking. He says that after saying, Bismillah, on regular water, there are some strange changes happened in the quality of regular water, that make it best water. He also found out, if someone recites the Quran on regular water, it gets the ability for the treatment of different diseases.
What's our family? What did y'all learn from this video right here? The couple topics or the couple key items that I got from this video is the first thing that was very first said is that there was a person that stayed 30 days, a whole month, without eating anything. The only thing he drank was ZamZam water, and he was still able to gain weight. So they're saying that whatever you want the ZamZam water to do, whether you want it to heal a disease, whether you want it to be as far as your supplement for food, or if you want it to be something you drink as water, or whatever you need it for, that it will become what you need it for. So if you need it for food, it will have you to be able to drink it so you can stay alive and gain weight. Also, if you need it to heal something like a disease or any kind of illnesses or anything that you have going on with yourself, if you drink it, it will cure it. So that right there to me is like something that's very holy and something that's very, very astonishing, that we need to, you know, put it in our own lives. Like, I don't understand why everybody doesn't have ZamZam water. Like, we should be able to have ZamZam water in your house to be able to drink it whenever you need it. And that is something that we have to go ahead and start now. I've been trying to get ZamZam water. It's been almost a month and a half now since I've asked Watwaa family for ZamZam water, and I'm still trying to get it. And I think, like you guys told me when with the last video I did, you said I have to go to Mecca to get it because that's the only place it's at. So that's why I'm getting ready to get myself together, get all the passports and, you know, certain things and visas to be able to go out there and get that ZamZam water, and hopefully I'll be able to bring some back. If I can bring some back, I don't know if I'm gonna put in some water bottles or something, man, bring some back, man. But anyways, man, it's your boy Mr. Watwaa. Get down in the comment section, let me know what you think about the video. And also, if you got a video you want me to react to, get down in the comment section, let me know, and I will get to it. And also, if you have not already joined the Watwaa family, please go ahead and subscribe and join the latest family on YouTube. And that's a fact, that's us, Watwaa family. Also, before we leave the channel, put a like on this video. Remember, guys, I will see you tomorrow. Why? Because I post videos every day, man. So please take care, stay safe. Yeah.